Greetings, fellow Cameroonians. Today I want to address both the English-speaking people of Southern Cameroon and the French-speaking people of the former La République du Cameroon. This is our response to the end of year speech made by the President of the Republic of Cameroon, President Paul Biya. This is our response as the People's Right Advocative Platform, a separatist movement and the most biggest Ambazonian, the leading Ambazonian movement currently. I'm going to read the speech, which is our response to Paul Biya's speech. We acknowledge the offer for peace made by President Paul Biya, and we are responding with a counter offer for a just peace outlined in a document that we are yet to present to the Cameroon government called the Peace Plan Paper. It is a comprehensive proposal supported by over 14 separatist faction and communal groups. The offer offers a sustainable and inclusive framework for reconciliation and coexistence in Cameroon. President Paul Biya's assertion that the Southern Cameroon agenda for separation is doomed to fail is as accurate as the historic failure to assimilate the Anglophone people into the Francophone-dominated system. While the Declaration of Independence led by Siseko Ayok Tabi has not received international recognition, our struggle as a people undeniably reshape the narrative of Cameroon, compelling the Cameroon government to acknowledge the uniqueness of our Anglophone identity. This recognition, evidence in the granting of a special status, though insufficient, reflects the legitimacy of our cause that Paul Biya can no longer deny. We also acknowledge the challenge posed by radical elements and warmongers within our ranks. However, these challenges are rooted in systemic refusal to address the conflict root causes and the legitimate aspiration of the Southern Cameroon people. It was the injustice of assimilation that gave birth to this radical and dogs of war. The idea of one and indivisible Cameroon was compromised by the unlawful dismantling of the constitutional provisions that protects the uniqueness of Cameroon and the oneness of Cameroon found in Article 47 in the founding document of the Republic of Cameroon, or La République du Cameroun as some would prefer to call. This article protects the one and indivisibility of Cameroon, and it was compromised by its dismantling. It is vital to remember that one Cameroon was not imposed, but it was born out of a union forged by the free will of two sovereign people. For this unity to be more than a hollow concept, it must be rooted in the spirit of inclusivity and equality. This will require the restoration of constitutional protection through constitutional devolution, a framework that will guarantee autonomy and recognition of the two people who make up Cameroon. Only by addressing these historic breaches can Cameroon achieve genuine unity and ensure that all Cameroonians feel a shared sense of belonging to the one Cameroon. While we recognize significant changes in tactics by the Cameroon military, which for the past 2 years have refrained from systematically carrying out collective punishment of our people when attacked, there must still be accountability and transparency for all documented war crimes committed against our people during these 8 years of repressive military campaign. Justice and reconciliation cannot be achieved without addressing this crime committed by the Cameroon army on our people. To ensure that victims are acknowledged and perpetrators held accountable, our refugees deserve the right to an assisted return back home, and our political prisoners who accept the peace plan paper deserve to be released from prison. The peace plan paper offers a comprehensive approach to a just and reconciliation peace that can be obtained through a negotiated solution. It must include the address of the historic grievances and creating a framework for coexistence that respects the rights of all Cameroonians. Furthermore, we reject the continual marginalization of Southern Cameroon fighters under the disorganized integration programs such as the DDR. The plight of individuals like Kawa Yannick, a symbol of the DDR, who remain unemployed and is a beggar to Cameroon officials for the past 3 years to sustain his own daily life, exposes and highlights the program's failure. Reports of DDR members being killed and some languishing in Konengi as I speak further exposes the shortcomings of this program. A respectful and structured integration of Southern Cameroon combatants into the society is non-negotiable. We reject the DDR and we have proposed an integration program for our fighters. Our fighters cannot be treated less than the treatment given to the UPC fighters in Cameroon or the so-called Maquisards. We agree with President Paul Biya on one point: warmongers and opportunistic groups exploiting this Anglophone struggle for personal gains must be confronted. However, this confrontation must occur only within the context of genuine and transparent negotiated settlement aimed at addressing the core grievances and aspirations of the Southern Cameroon people. In conclusion, PRAP stands firm on the principle of 1. Recognition of Southern Cameroon as a unique people with distinct rights constituted in a new social contract, a mini constitution for our people. 2. Constitutional devolution of power and authority to ensure autonomy to the Anglophone region. A vision of unity that embraces diversity through bilingualism that preserve the English language and Anglo-Saxon culture within Southern Cameroon as the dominant language and the prevailing legal and jurisdictional identity of our people. We demand for exclusive police jurisdiction for the autonomous Anglophones regions to ensure local control and safety. We also stand on the principle for direct elections of our governors and an indirect elections for our prime minister that represents the Southern Cameroon within the central government of the state of Cameroon. PRAP remain committed to pursuing justice, peace, and the aspiration of the Southern Cameroonians through the peaceful means, through dialogue and constructive engagement. Thank you very much. Our organization, through our international partners and the various associated organizations that have partnered with PRAP to come up with this consensual position found in the peace plan paper, will be offered to the Cameroon government subsequently. God bless you. We wish you all a Happy New Year.